Okay. What's up, YouTube world? Today I'm gonna talk about fragrances that I had to back up immediately. Some of these fragrances I done had for a couple years. Some I just recently acquired. Some of these that I did on trade. I recommend trade, and more trade, especially if you go to discounters or you go to department stores or rack stores and you find a fragrance that it was okay. Instead of giving it away to somebody, put it in a bundle and trade somebody who wants that fragrance. So I always recommend trade, and more trade. But these first two that I got up is probably my cheapest fragrances I ever bought. I paid for both of these bottles. I paid $12 off of Amazon. Now I don't know what they're going for now. That could have been expensive at the time. I don't know now. Sometimes I don't do the legwork on pricing now. But these two right here are clones of Silver Mountain Water. And I always recommend these two. I wouldn't wear them out, but if you're having people coming over, you're having a get together, you throwing something on the grill and y'all gonna sit around and watch football, this is good for that, just to have a fragrance when people come over. So that's our Rehab Silver. The next one up was it was a discontinued fragrance. They wasn't selling them anymore, but I had got one bottle and I paid $30 for it. It's John Vetos Artisan Pure. Lemon smell very good. This right here replaces my Dior. I would never buy Dior Homme cologne because this one right here is pretty much a sweet spot. It's not too sweet and it's not too bitter. So I would recommend this over Dior Homme cologne. But this one right here, the first bottle I got was $30 and the second one was $39. So I always have this in my collection. This would never run out. I pretty much vacuum seal my bags or my boxes. So, it'll be airtight. One bottle I didn't spray, I haven't sprayed it. Things like that can prolong the longevity of the fragrance. And I also put them in a dark spot. So that's John Vetos Artisan Pure. The next two I got for both of these bottles pretty much. I got these two for $70. They was $35 each. This is before, I think his name is John Amin. He's got a fragrance channel, and I was watching him, and I like to give credit for where I seen things at. And he was talking about this, and he was talking about how close it was to Oud Satin Mood. Well, this right here replaces my Oud Satin Mood. I would never need another bottle of Oud Satin Mood. If anybody has never tried Oud Satin Mood, I would recommend these instead of Oud Satin Mood. Because if you like this, the little bit of nuance to buy Oud Satin Mood is not worth it. You can buy 6 or 7 of these and last you for a lifetime, in which these right here will last me for a lifetime. Again, one bottle I sprayed and the other one I hadn't sprayed. And like I say, I vacuum seal them so that they'll be airtight, and I put them in a dark spot. But that's Ministry of Oud Satin Mood. The next one up is I'm kind of proud of these because I got both of these fragrances on trade. I'm the trade king. So anything I got, I try to trade it. If I don't wear it no more, or if it's just sitting collecting dust, and I know, especially like my tobacco scents, for some reason as I got older, tobacco don't do it for me, and I don't like spicy scents. So one I traded Paco Rabanne Privé, and this one I traded Spice Bomb for, and both of them was full bottles. And I have decants of Privé and I have decants of Spice Bomb. I don't wear them enough to keep them in my collection. And, it wasn't like my favorite scents, even from the houses. I like the original Spice Bomb more than I liked the Spice Bomb Extreme, and I liked it Lucky more than I liked Privé. But anyway, I had to have a backup bottle of this because I had a decanter of the Dior Homme cologne, and I liked it. I like that scent. This is my favorite lemon smell. But these two bottles will last me a lifetime. I wouldn't, unless they go spoiled in the dark with no air, which I don't know how that would be, but if they did, then I wouldn't buy another bottle because, like I say, the John Vetos Artisan Pure takes the spot of this, and I wouldn't need to buy it anymore. Next up is my favorite out of Chanel line, and it's just my favorite. I like this scent. It can be worn all year round. Even in the summertime, just tone your sprays down, maybe 2 sprays. And in the wintertime, turn your sprays up, maybe 6 sprays. And it'll cut through the cold, and it'll last in the heat. So I had to get a backup bottle. I lived overseas for a while. So, I'm big on saving money. I wouldn't buy Chanel off the Chanel websites. I would only buy Chanel at duty frees. And the duty free that I was using, they gave me like $20 off out of a store credit. And that's what's on any fragrance. If you know anything about Chanel, they don't discount. It's hard to find them on discounters or even people who are selling decants of Chanel. Chanel is one of those brands that you cannot. But make a long story short, this is my favorite Chanel fragrance out of all of them. And I had to get a backup bottle of this. The next one up is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This is my favorite iteration of the Bleu de Chanel line. I like the EDT more for wearing, but this scent is, to me, the best smelling scent. Again, I tell you a little story. I got robbed with this one, but the lady knew I was getting robbed. I bought this at Harrods in London, and I hadn't never smelled the Bleu de Chanel, DNA of the parfum. So I told the lady, I said, hey, let me just get the small bottle. She said, you sure? For 30 more pounds, you can get this size bottle. Well, anyway, I got this one from the duty free and used my little coupons and all that. I got this fragrance right here, $40 cheaper or 40 pounds cheaper than this one. And this one hit me in the head. So that's a little story I like to say. Sometimes you might want to look at, the price proposition. If you could pay $30 more, pay the $30 more. If it's in your budget, pay the $30 more and get more ounces. Because if you look at this little bottle, you could put that in that bottle and still have something left over. But this bottle cost me more. So that's Bleu de Chanel Parfum. The next one up is Edition Blanc. This is a fragrance that I would always have in my collection. It's just something about it. If it's summertime or spring and you have a white shirt on, this one right here will get you compliments. It's not a compliment magnet or anything of that sort, but it will give you compliments. So that's one that I had to get a backup bottle of. The next one up is Gucci Guilty. This is another good scent. I wore it to the gym, and I just like this scent. It's one of my favorite scents from Gucci Guilty or Gucci, and period. I smelled all of the Gucci, iterations of Gucci Guilty, and this is my favorite. This is just the pour on. I will recommend this one. And I had to get a backup bottle. I always want this DNA in my collection. It do turn into a skin scent after 4 hours, but it's a scent to die for. Women love it. I love it. So that what matters. And last but not least, if you know, you know, this is my favorite from the house of Dior. This is Dior Homme Intense. I kind of messed up, you know, back in the days. I wasn't buying backup bottles. And, you know, I was one of those type of people that, ooh, you say that one smell good, I go buy it, sometimes blind buy it, or I wouldn't let it, you know, wouldn't get a decant, spray it on my skin. I like it at the store. Maybe 2 weeks later, I don't like it. But I should have got another backup bottle of this one. This is the one that has the chocolate note in it. That one smells better to me than this one. They're very similar. So, you know, you wouldn't really notice it, but women notice it because they can smell the chocolate note. But those are my backup bottles I had to get immediately. So I would recommend, you know, you find a niche of fragrances that you like. And if you like it or you love it, then I recommend that you back up the bottle, because a lot of these fragrances, they come and go. And then, you know, if you go on the market to try to find it, Macari and all these other Facebook Marketplace and all these other sites, they're marking it up $40, $50. So why not just get it if you had the money? You know, I'm not pocket watching or counting somebody else's money, but if you have the money, back them up when you like them. That way you always have them in your collection. You know, keep them in a dark place. Put them in, you know, vacuum seal the boxes. But these are fragrances that I had to back up immediately. Thank you for watching this video. Give me the thumbs up if you like it. Comment and subscribe. Thank you.